Welcome in, Libra, to Don Williams Tarot. I hope this message finds you well. I'm doing great. Thank you. Today's reading is going to just be a short reading. I'm going to do a pick a card. If you're new to my channel, I will explain this process to you and what we're going to do in just a minute. But at the same time, if you are brand new to my channel, you might want to consider subscribing, as I'm just starting a new offering, which is I am doing live sessions. So if you subscribe to my channel, you will know when those live sessions are open and you can come in and ask a question. Now, the only thing that I am requiring is that you don't ask multiple questions in the lives, because if you have a lot of questions, then that means that you need a full reading instead of getting, just one question answered or whatever it is that is, you're dealing with at the moment. That's the intention behind these, is to just give you a flavor as to what a live session would be like. It gives you an opportunity to be able to ask a question, to be able to get some answers from the cards. And I am trying to expand and grow my YouTube channel. So there is that. Okay, so what I plan to do today is I'm going to pull a message from the universe, and then I'm going to pull your cards. And let's explain that. And I've already shuffled, so I'm just going to go ahead and lay your cards out. And I'll explain as I go here what this is about. So today's session is this top card is kind of like the overall flavor of the reading for all three cards. What you're going to do is you get to choose which card resonates with you the most. So is it card number 1? Is it card number 2? Or is it card number 3? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pair the main card with card number 1, the main card with card number 2, and the main card with card number 3. So it's kind of like a 2-card reading, but you get to choose what feels like it resonates with you the most. So it's giving you this choice. Okay. While I do your reading, I'm going to pull myself off the camera so we can focus on the cards themselves. And then at the end, I'm going to pull myself back on camera. If you have not already done so, I'd really love for you to give me a thumbs up or smack the like button, because that really does help my channel grow, and I appreciate your support. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so we are starting with the messages from the universe, and your message is: this is your validation that things are finally beginning to work out for you. Get ready for unexpected breakthroughs. Woohoo! Good news and plot twists. Blessings are coming. What a great card. Blessings are coming for you, Libra. Yeah, that's awesome. I like that. Okay, so your overarching energy is, oh, the Empress. Now, I got this new deck. This is called the White Sage Tarot deck. And what I love about it is they've switched the people in the deck with animals. And the Empress is the energy of fertility. So she is all about the divine feminine. She's prolifically creative. She's very fertile at this moment. So what that means is that, positive outcomes and unconditional love is in the air for you. But the fertility part is, if you are wanting to start a family, now would be the time to do it. And if you are not wanting to start a family, then you know what to do. The thing I love about the Empress is that all 4 queens represent her energy, or wrapped up in her energy. She is about, she's the goddess energy. She's also the divine feminine. She's very sensual. She has a sensual quality about her. She's also about unconditional love. She's about unifying your mind, body, and spirit. So she kind of embraces all those aspects of uh, the feminine creation, to be honest with you. So this is either you and you are showing up as the Empress, standing in your sovereignty, standing in your abundance, knowing how to create from ether, really, create the things that you want in your life. So she's a beautiful card to have as the overarching energy. Now, if you're a man and you're listening to this video, just recognize we all have feminine energy, we all have masculine energy. And if this doesn't necessarily represent you because you are not fertile, right? Well, you could be because you have the other part to make everything work. But at the same time, this is representing the energies that the card represents. And this is really saying that you are even standing in your own sovereignty, your own physical security. This is also about blending all of your knowledge. She's very intuitive as well. So she has she ticks all the boxes in terms of her energy here. And it feels as though even if you are a male, that you can really embrace some of those qualities for yourself. Okay. So our first card. So if you chose card number 1, here we go. Your card is the 10 of Wands. So it feels as though if, you look at the Empress energy and she is about, giving birth to abundant, rich opportunities, it feels as though you're getting ready to put down a heavy burden of some kind. Now, in this card on the Raider White deck, we've got a guy that is bringing those wands to his home. So the story is that the wands were grown from seed, they were nurtured, they were, taken care of, they were watered, they got the perfect sunlight and everything. And then he has then gone and has, brought in his harvest. So this is bringing home, this is completion of projects, completion of something that you've been quite passionate, motivated about, right? This is an ending of some kind. And the wands represent our inspiration, our creativity, our passion, our motivations, our intuitions, very fiery energy, very Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type of energy. But it feels as though something you're putting down, and it feels as though you have completed something that has allowed you to really embrace this Empress energy for yourself. So that looks really good. Okay, so group 2, your card is the Page of Cups. So the pages in tarot are all about new paths, new directions. It could represent a new person, but a lot of times, especially when it is this cup energy, it feels as though a new opportunity for love is coming in for you. Of course, with any opportunity, you do have to take action. So it's one of those things where, look how cute that is. They look like they belong together, don't they? These cute little otters. Well, this is an otter, and I think that's a seal, but I'm not exactly sure. Water sign right here, Libra. But this is about new opportunities coming in. It is about taking an action of some kind. And if it isn't about love for you, it could just represent something that really resonates with your heart. Maybe you're creating something new. Maybe you're starting a new job. Maybe you are starting a new project. Maybe you are going in a new direction. Maybe you just found out that you are having a baby, right? And so this is going to fill your heart with love, right? And it is a new direction. And it does also represent a new path for you. And of course, the pages do represent younger people in our lives. So take it how it resonates. But the other part of it is, if you look, they've got gold on this card, which gold always represents beautiful events happening in tarot. So I feel as though this is just a positive message for you, that good things are on the way that are going to fill your heart, make you feel fulfilled, happiness, joy, right? It is one of those blessings are coming kind of confirmations for you. Okay, group 3, here we go. And your card is the Hermit. It's so funny that they decided to use this guy. Isn't he a sloth? So he's very slow moving. Oh, but it's about and they're really kind of isolated kind of animals. They do not really hang out in packs like, monkeys or elephants or any of the other groups. But the Hermit card is my card of going within. It is this card of feeling as though you're pulling yourself back from situations that you might find yourself in because you need to analyze, you need to evaluate, you need to look at some things more deeply, right? You do see that there is a star here. You can barely see it on the card, but there is a star there that does represent his inner wisdom. And that's what the Hermit does represent, is that inner wisdom as well. Now, the thing about the Hermit card, is that the Hermit is about inner reflection, it is about contemplation, and it is about soul searching. It is about tapping into your own inner wisdom. It's also about finding your guide within, taking time away from the chaos, and boy, is there plenty of that out there. But what I love about this card is it's the affirmation for us that you are your inner sage. You are your inner mentor. You are your inner guide. And it's like, show me the brightest light so that I may see with all my heart, right? Because he has that star right there, right on his chest, which is, cup energy. But the Hermit itself is also a card of sharing that wisdom with others. It really is about finding some equal ground in your spiritual path in your physical world as well, and melding and bringing those two energies together. And when you go within and you get your answers, right, and it looks like you're contemplating something big, or it feels as though you're looking at things from a higher perspective, right? And you're wondering how you fit in, how the puzzle pieces all fit together. I feel as though you do have that answer if you go within and ask your higher self for guidance, and all of that. But it feels as though, once again, it's talking about that you are working through some things. You are ready for the unexpected. Breakthroughs are coming and blessings are coming as well. So overall, this looks really good for all the choices that you could have possibly made. Well, I found that fun. I hope you thought that was interesting. It's a little different. It was a short little thing. I just wanted to try to do something light because, we have all this heavy energy, and, as one of the things that we really need to embrace more, I think, is our ability to be playful, and our ability to, approach things kind of like that childlike energy, where you are innocent in a way, but you have knowledge and answers as well. So I hope that you found this interesting. Please give me the thumbs up, and I will be back with you again very soon. Until then, take very good care of you and enjoy your month of June. Cheers.